In last year's finals, one of the key actions in the Cleveland Cavaliers offense was setting a screen for LeBron with Steph Curry's man. And it ended up being a very effective method of attack, as Curry was put into situations he was unfamiliar with as a ball screen defender. Let's analyze how they defended this action to compare it to what they did in Game 1. Here, you see Curry hedge high to allow Iguodala to go under the screen and dare LeBron to shoot the jumper. The same idea on the other side, and it gives up an open look from 3 that LeBron knocks down. Again, the high hedge from Curry allows Iguodala to go underneath to contain, and when they try to rescreen, the Cavs still can't get the switch they want. When they move on to Barbosa's man, they get the switch, but the clock had wound down so low, LeBron was forced to take a difficult shot. And in Game 7, the Cavs tried it across the top. Same hedge, same going underneath the screen, and the Warriors got their desired result, a contested long jump shot. Now let's look at Game 1 of this year's finals, since everyone was prepared for the Cavs to attack this way. And wouldn't you know it, the Warriors played it the exact same way. Curry stepped out way high to slow LeBron down while KD went under the screen. They tried the rescreen, same defensive action, but giving LeBron this much space when KD falls asleep is definitely not what the Warriors had in mind, but they get away with it. Curry then tried to draw offensive charges on a number of these plays to see if the rest would bite. He didn't get the call, but watch how he's able to get the deflection along with KD while sitting on the ground. Coming back to the middle, the same principle stands. Curry hedge, but instead of going under, Iguodala gets tied up with Smith. This forces Curry to step in LeBron's path instead of getting back to his man, and on a kick out, Curry gets confused and lost. Zaza doesn't rotate over, so LeBron gets the wide open dunk. We started to see J.R. Smith get physical with Curry on his way to setting the screen, and this time it's for Kyrie Irving. The Warriors are willing to switch this pick and roll, and Curry does a nice job to pressure and stay in front while Iggy reaches on the spin to cause the turnover. Kyrie tries to screen for LeBron again on the right side as a step-up screen. There's the high hedge and KD going underneath. This allows LeBron to drive, but the Warriors know the Cavs' first look is a skip, and it's excellent defense by Klay Thompson as the offense sputters with JR trying to isolate against one of the best defenders in the league, burping up a bad shot. Again, when they screen for Kyrie with Curry's man, they're willing to switch this. Interestingly, rather than ISO here, they get another ball screen switch, and JaVale does an excellent job to stop Kyrie in his tracks. However, Curry gets in bad position on Thompson, and this allows for the short roll and dish to LeBron for the smash. The Cavs started figuring out that screening Kyrie with Steph's man was getting them much better shots. They added the wrinkle of a second inside ball screen that allowed Kyrie to split JaVale and hit this incredible layup. More evidence that Curry was trying to draw charges as LeBron steps through, but the refs weren't having it and Steph should stop. One of the perils of high hedging is that your own man can screen you from getting back to the ball screener, but this doesn't excuse Steph not closing out on Shumpert, who's been hot from behind the arc all playoffs long. The Cavs tried to get better contact on LeBron's man to make it harder for him to go under the screen, and it left Livingston hustling to catch up. Now let's watch the weak side. Draymond Green is ready to rotate early, and KD is so long he can bump down to Thompson and still pressure the pass to Love, forcing the turnover. Even when they tried to attack Curry down low in the post, he takes away the position from JR, with Draymond already sniffing it out and ready to help. Draymond's closeout gives Love no room, and on the reverse, when they do get it to JR, Curry's active hands force the deflection, and Draymond again is there perfectly for the steal. Here's the high hedge by Curry and KD going underneath, and the same thing on the rescreen. The Cavs simply cannot get the switch they want, and LeBron appears to glance at the bench in frustration. That frustration started to boil over as J.R. Smith foolishly pushes Steph on his high hedge, causing a turnover. The Cavs kept at it, and this time Steph was a little quick on his hedge. KD does contest, but LeBron nails the long jumper. And one last time, the Kyrie ball screen with Steph's man causes the switch, and Steph is forced to foul. So in the end, was this attack effective enough for the Cavaliers to continue trying it? Of the 14 pick and rolls where Curry was defending the ball screener, here is how they broke out. Overall, they had a healthy points per possession, but the turnover percentage would have put them last in the league by far. Clearly, using LeBron as the ball handler was more effective than attacking with Kyrie, but it ultimately didn't matter because the Cavs defense struggled so mightily, especially in transition, like we showed in yesterday's video. So keep your eye on how the Cavaliers match up their pick and roll, because if they get their defense under control, it could mean the difference between a quick sweep or a long series. Subscribe here for more great NBA analysis, and don't forget to click the bell and turn on notifications so you can get our great content hot and fresh. You in?